What does this study and its results mean for women who really struggle to breastfeed?
More pressure. I mean,
as if they needed it.
Absolutely. Your opening statement is, we all know breast is breast. We don't need to do any more studies. And the reality is about 50% of mothers give up breastfeeding within 6 weeks because they find it too difficult. So every time a new study like this comes out, it just makes them feel even more of a failure, even more pressure, and it's not helpful.
And I guess it's important to point out that if your child isn't breastfed, it doesn't mean they're going to grow up with a lower IQ and earn less money and not achieve what they want to.
As I always say, when your daughter walks up the aisle or applies for uni, nobody's going to wonder whether she was breastfed. So yes, it's important, and we certainly want to do everything to encourage people, but it is not the be-all and end-all of health.
I mean, you say so many women give up so soon. Do you think every new mum is capable of doing it? And if they are, or not, what are they doing wrong though? What are some of them doing wrong?
I genuinely think lots of mothers can't. In the animal world, you have dairy cows that are not good milk producers, you have lambs that aren't good at feeding and have to be bottle fed, and I see the same with mothers and babies. Some mothers can produce enough milk to feed twins, and they're used to being the village wet nurse, and others can't even produce enough for one baby. And some babies feed brilliantly and others don't. And I see mothers with twins where one baby feeds brilliantly and the other doesn't. And then it's very easy to say to the mother, the baby's the problem, not you.
What about those mums who can breastfeed, or perhaps they've had their second child, they're trying to breastfeed in the same way they did the first, and the stress of having 2 children there, she's getting on top of them, they're not producing enough milk, and it ends up being, well, counterproductive, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I think when a mother gets very stressed, her body is using up energy just to keep her going, and there's not enough for milk. So if she simply can't manage to breastfeed and she's asking for help and she's using friends and relatives and she just isn't producing enough milk for her baby to be happy, healthy and gaining weight, I think it's better to give formula than to starve the baby.
Claire, I'm going to get your reaction to a few messages we've had from a few of our viewers. Maria Stanners says women who don't breastfeed shouldn't feel pressurised. It's a personal decision, not for everybody. Not every woman can produce milk, which is like what you're saying. Peter Field on Facebook says, I hope it piles on the pressure. Same as smoking whilst pregnant, drinking when pregnant. Why would you not want to give your children the absolute best start in life? But then I'm a man, Peter.
Well, the answer is the mothers do want to do it. They're struggling. It's easy to say to someone, lose weight, eat less, move more. But these mothers want to breastfeed, and if they're not being shown how to do it by the experts, it's no good chaps like that saying, why wouldn't you do the best? They're trying.